Welcome to another episode of High Proof Ashes. I am one of your co-hosts, Jason JV Smoke, and over to my right, as always,
I know what it is, man. No cool nickname. Duran. Back at it.
we're back at it, man. Really back at it because
Yeah.
like we
We
said,
took a little break.
yeah, we took a little break.
Hiatus.
Not on purpose. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's the beauty of recording more than one episode in a night.
Yeah.
It gets them in the backlog. But we've got something somewhat older for you and something that's somewhat newer and older for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
And something from our local market. Like
Right.
It's from here.
Yeah. But luckily you can get it in several of the surrounding states. I don't know how far their reach is. I know they put something now, they're in like Northeast, like they're up in
I'm not gonna
Vermont
lie and
and
pretend like I
Massachusetts
can
and-
remember. I don't know how far they go.
Like it's like Massachusetts, Vermont,
Yeah.
Delaware, something like.
Yeah.
They just recently got a little bit further northeast, and I think that's great. They're a very interesting brand. So we're talking about Chattanooga whiskey here,
Sure.
and they're known, I guess, for their malted whiskeys.
Yeah.
They like to experiment with a lot of stuff, and they love to malt stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not what this is. This is the so we'll do the drinks first. This is the Chattanooga Whiskey Founders 13th anniversary.
Correct. So they started with year 10, and now we're at 13.
That's right.
So we had 10, 11, 12, and 13 now.
And these are truly anniversary bottles. There is not 13-year anything, in this.
Correct.
But they do blend like a past, present, future on it, right?
Yes.
So they have a certain percentage of I think it's their 90, whatever their Chattanooga Whiskey 90 is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have I think it's the 111 or
Yeah.
the 8. I forget what the other one is. It's like
I can't remember what they all are, but
it's like the 1912. It's where they got their start. And then their future is their Infinity.
mm-hmm.
So they have a unique process where they take a bunch of stuff that they've made and they put it in this huge Infinity Solera barrel, blend it, and then they take that and blend it with this other stuff. And so each year they've been putting a little bit more and more of their product in this
Correct.
bottle.
And it makes them very unique.
It does. They're surprisingly unique, right?
Yeah.
Just the 10
They
through 13.
vary so much from year to year.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. But this is more of a traditional whiskey, So if you're a huge fan of Chattanooga whiskey, you may not find this in your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But
sure.
if you're not a fan of Chattanooga whiskey, definitely should try this because this is not like their other lineups, and it's certainly not like their experimentals.
I agree.
Which, let's be honest, I love that they do all these experimentals.
Oh, for sure, man. Like I think that's what keeps it new and exciting, right? Like doing all the experimental stuff.
Dude, it's all over the place, man. They do gins.
You never know what they're gonna drop.
They do a limoncello.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. It's crazy. But you brought the other one, so why don't you tell us about that one?
So this is a Bhatka, which is from our local market. It's a private selection vodka. I don't know where all this is being distributed to, so
Fair enough.
I can't tell you where you can get it or where you can't get it. I know it's in our local market. This one is pretty cool because, like I said, it was brought to us by our resident favorite store. I don't think we can deny that at this point. Red Hot is where we rock at, and so this is a Red Hot private selection. It is a vodka. It is 60% straight rye. It is 30% Calvados and a 10% Armagnac. The oldest Armagnac in this bottle is from 1928.
Wild.
Like that's kind of crazy.
Almost 100 years.
Yeah, man. So there's definitely multiple ages in there. So I know there's 28, 41. I can't remember all of the years, but
it's like
old.
five different.
It's like 5
years.
different years.
Yeah,
they're all over 20 years old. Like the oldest is 28. The youngest is like 1996.
Right.
So this bottle should be quite interesting. If you know anything about me, I love the vodkas. This is the second private selection from Red Hot. So this one does drink a little bit different than the last one, but interested to crack it open. It is not open.
Yeah, fresh
I've had it for a little while, bunkered. You know, kind of bullied my way into it. But I've had it for a few months now. I tasted it at the store, and I came up on a few bottles, and here we are.
Okay. Well, the Chattanooga whiskey is 100 proof. What is the vodka?
Oh Lord, hold on, man. Now you're asking crazy questions, and I can't see this little number.
It might even be covered up.
50. So it's around 115, 116. It's not covered up, but the writing is so light. Let's see if I shine a flashlight on it if I can see. 55.9.
Okay. So that's 111.
So there you go. So 55,
almost 112.
110, 112.
Yeah. Okay,
So
perfect.
that's where you're at.
All right. Well, for our cigar, we're going to smoke a brand that...
None of us know.
So I know the brand, but I didn't actually look this up. I should have. But I'm fairly certain we've never smoked this brand on the podcast.
Okay.
So, and I'm probably going to say it wrong. This is the Viaje honey and hand grenades.
Okay.
So, pretty cool. Like, it's got this red foil on it. It's a figurado shape. Runs about, $12, $13, depending on where you're at. Did do a little digging. It is a Nicaraguan Puro.
Okay.
And
tell the folks what that means.
So that just means that all three components are from Nicaragua. And the only one that I could find that it called out was that the wrapper was a Corojo. It was a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper.
So that's very different. This is almost like a pencil.
Yeah, that's a hell of a figurado. I mean, this is
I'm not even
like
sure.
straight up foil.
So I hate lighting these. I'm gonna be very honest.
So we've talked about this before. I will cut that off.
I'm contemplating doing that myself, like cutting it so that I can get a halfway even light.
Some of the Fuentes do this, where they have this point.
And it's closed. It feels closed.
It is closed. It's absolutely closed.
All right, so I'm probably going to cut this off, which means I'm going to cut off some of the cigar. You know what? I'm going to let Jason cut his off.
All right.
Pause. And then I'm going to light mine.
He's going to let me circumcise my cigar.
Yeah, for real, bro. I'm going to try to light mines.
Are you?
Without.
Okay. All right, go for it.
And
I'm not going to cut off much. Just the tip.
Jesus Christ. Like, yep. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. That's exactly where we're at.
I couldn't help it, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so this is supposed to have some sweetness and spiciness to it. The brand, so Viaje, I think I'm saying that right. I've not smoked a whole lot from them. Like, they're really a boutique brand, but I mean, you can find them all over the place.
Man, you cut yours. I did not cut.
Oh, you're not gonna have any draw.
It had nothing.
I don't understand how you're supposed to light that. Like, just being real. Like, I have very little.
We're about to watch. We're about to find out. Shout out to Camacho on this cool ass cutter.
Yeah,
got it at PCA. It's almost like a switchblade, man. Like, it's got a little button. Wow, pretty cool. Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and crack this here. This has like a glass top.
That opened right up. Ooh.
Boy, that's a lot of.
Should be a lot of fruit.
Man.
I mean, the Calvados and the Armagnac, I mean, those are basically brandies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
One is a apple brandy. The Calvados is apple brandy.
Are you going to go with that one first?
I think so. I'll try to show y'all what it looks like to light this crazy ass cigar.
I got to watch this.
This is terrible. Cut that shit off. Like,
there you go.
Just, we're here now.
You got it?
Yeah, we're here now. Like, I'm getting a little something, but
you, you look like you're trying to steal some gasoline.
Bro, it's rough, bro. Like, do yourselves a favor, cut that shit off, bro.
It was much easier to light, and it even opened up as I lit it. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the pointy, lighty, in whatever you want to call it.
Like,
But
so I'm definitely getting air now, right? So like, it's drawing, but it's still just not pleasant. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're gonna keep lighting this motherfucker.
man, I gotta say though, right off the bat, this thing is crazy flavorful.
It's strong too.
It is strong.
Definitely strong.
Okay, we'll
see.
Yeah, we'll get a little more into this and see what we think.
Y'all excuse me, like just puffing until, I actually get the type of smoke I'm supposed to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because it's there, right? Because you see what I'm getting.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
but you got to get past that.
But again, you should just cut it. You should cut it. You should cut both ends. Like literally. Lorena bobbed it.
Damn. Look at that flame coming out the side. You see that? You had this like there was a flame coming out the side of it. Hopefully we can get that. Hopefully we caught that on camera.
But you're definitely right. Like there's a ton of fucking flavor.
Man, right off the bat, I really enjoy this. But let's get more into it.
All right, where are you starting as far as your drink?
We can go with the vodka. That's fine.
The bottle is always like
totally Gatsby.
Like it's a Gatsby kind of theme, right? Like because of the age, great looking bottle. Anytime anyone sees this on my bar, they always ask me what it is. Like always ask me.
Yeah, I mean the bottle just kind of commands presence. It catches your eye. I really dig the unique bottle style. Like the See, I was fixing to say something else.
I don't afraid to get caught up, huh?
No, I wasn't afraid to. I knew I would. Because I know who's sitting next to me. So I'm expecting overly fruity.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
The nose is incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible like how little Armagnac is in there, and you can totally pick it out.
Yes. But so knowing that it's a straight rye whiskey, knowing that there's Armagnac and Calvados, right? So both of those come from brandy. You can smell the brandy.
You can.
It just comes through.
It's funny, I don't smell the rye really. Not that much.
I also don't smell any apple.
I get this kind of fruity undertone, but it's not. You can tell it's there.
Jason doesn't like brandy.
I'm on the fence with brandy. That's good. Man. Like everything you want about brandy, but it's a bourbon.
Yeah. And so this is finished in a bourbon barrel.
Right. Armagnac finish or the...
No, it's bourbon finished.
Right. In the Armagnac barrel.
No. Bourbon barrel. So it's a bourbon barrel. It's finished in a bourbon barrel.
What's finished in the bourbon barrel? The Armagnac or the rye?
The rye.
Oh, okay.
So it's 60% straight rye whiskey, 30% Calvados. Finished in a bourbon barrel, and then they add 10% Armagnac.
Okay.
It's a lot. That's complicated, man.
Uh-oh. That's a hell of a process. Boy, it really pairs well with this.
I don't know how I feel yet.
Like, because the brandy-ishness is still on the palate, and I'm getting this. There is this sweetness, right? It's not like sweet tip sweetness. There's just a tobacco sweetness in this cigar that is really complementing well with that brandy, the rye. Like this is not a bourbon, right? This is a whiskey. Yeah. So I'm not sure that this would pair very well with a sweet bourbon or a straight up brandy, straight up Armagnac. I think it would just be too much sweet for you.
Yeah, for sure. I can tell you one thing. They did a good job with construction, because lighting that type of tip can always lead to nasty burns.
Yeah, and look, I mean,
this evened out very quickly. Very quickly.
I know we're only in the foot, but already I'm like, man, I wish I would have bought a couple more of these.
I can see that.
It's so unique already. Okay. All right. We'll get more into this.
All right. Not mad at either yet. The spirit is good. The cigar is good. You know, I am not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about how the cigar is gonna pair with the Chattanooga whiskey.
Me too. But this is a happy surprise.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know if I was gonna love this, hate it, or think it was meh.
So my problem is I just don't know enough about the brand to, say yay or nay based on the brand name, right? Like, there are cigars as far as brands go that I'm not a huge fan of.
So I know that there are people out there that are huge fans of this brand.
Okay.
They just buy
anything that they drop.
Just all the stuff, right? Because they're a boutique. They've got dozens of SKUs, but they're all small batches.
Okay.
Right? So we complain about these companies that have dozens of SKUs, but they're all mass produced, so you find them everywhere. This brand, though, you have to find a shop that actually stocks them, and then stocks a good quantity of them, and they're kind of far and few between. Like
Okay.
So yeah, like this is the company that does the Monster sampler.
Ah, okay, all right.
Yeah, this is
that makes
same
sense.
company.
This is spicy. And that's the 60% straight rye.
Yeah. But it's funny, I'm getting this like it's so weird. I'm getting this like fruit juice, but also it's kind of a burn from ethanol and a little bit of like minty spiciness from rye.
Yeah.
Like so it's dancing around my nose, just kind of on the aromas. Like that's so weird. And it probably drinks right at its proof. It's drinking about 110.
Yeah, it drinks where it says it's at.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's an everyday pour for anyone.
No, it's not. It's a very unique pour.
Yeah.
This is something you pull out where you want to show somebody something different.
Something special.
You've never had this before.
Yeah.
This is going to blow your mind, like how different this is.
And I think ultimately the cigar, the sweetness that comes from the cigar is also making the vodka extra sweet.
Maybe. I'm definitely picking up more fruity notes, sweet notes.
Yeah.
Than maybe I would normally.
So a
But
milder cigar,
But I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either, but a milder cigar would probably be like the perfect pairing for this, right? Because you don't want your cigar to overpower what you're drinking. You don't want what you're drinking to overpower your cigar.
Yeah. So like an Undercrown Shade, Damaso, Espinosa
Boy, a
Crema.
Damaso. Espinosa Crema, however you say it.
Yeah.
Those might go well. Those might go well.
Yeah. Man, the linger on the palate is just so pleasant.
It doesn't go away.
Like it's very pleasant.
From sip to sip, it just hangs out.
Yeah, I like that pour. I like that pour a lot.
I will say I think this one is better than the last Red Hot vodka.
That'd be interesting to do side by side.
I can do that. I got them both.
Of course you do.
I got them both. I almost brought both, but I was like, we're doing a few, so. I'm gonna get this out early. I don't know how early it really is because I'm looking at the timer there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content. We're definitely doing this for you guys, right?
Yeah, man.
We smoke and drink every day. No, I don't want to say every day. I smoke a couple days a week.
Right.
I drink a couple days a week. Jason has a home lounge. Trying to get there. But
can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be trouble, bro.
I can't wait, man.
It's gonna be trouble.
It's gonna change your life. It changed mine.
If these people would just sell me their house.
Yeah, but I mean, we're at this point we're well past 100 episodes, which is crazy to think about. Just thinking back, like I would have never really thought that we would have gotten this far. Like just kept going. We just kept doing it.
Well, it's easy, right? Like,
yeah.
The truth of the matter is like, this is what we do anyway. So we're just turning on the camera and allowing you guys to hang out with us while we do it. So.
Well, and then we make it fun before and after. We do little tastings of this or that.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of turn into like mini tastings.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Those are always really fun.
All right, so we're going to have to drink because I don't remember when we actually got into the episode. And if we want to get to the Chattanooga whiskey, we're going to have to pony up. Hey, listen, please drink responsibly. Jason has water. I have water. The pours have been super small tonight. So this one doesn't look at, but
This is a great pour. Like yeah. I keep wanting to just smell it. It just smells really good.
Here's what I do worry about. Is this going to linger in the glass?
We shall see. It's a great question.
The aroma is...
We may have to rinse more than once.
So pleasant. But I'm going to tell you this. If you're not a fan of brandy, this might not be your thing. Really might not be your thing.
So I'm not a huge fan of brandy. This is a really good pour. It's just enough to get that brandy flavor and aromas and stuff like that without it being straight up brandy. No, I think the glass is good, man.
All right.
Just a single rinse. Yeah, I'm not like getting any of the brandy. Like, again, I think that it's low enough. They were smart with blending this, along with a lot of the stuff that vodka blends, right?
Yeah.
They put just enough vodka in it. I mean, the Armagnac and the brandies and the Calvados and all whatevers to give you the experience of having those without having to give you a full bottle, which would run you like, $6,000, $8,000. Honestly, Like
Yeah.
some Armagnacs out there are running $800.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, so here you're getting just a small hint of it, but mostly drinking rye whiskey. So, all right. So we're going to get into this Chattanooga Founders 13th. I mean, so it has taken quite a bit of a hit, but this. Let me not go there yet.
Okay.
I can't replace this.
No.
So this.
I do have a bottle though.
True, but this has fallen into my category of bottles I don't plan to replace.
I get it.
Even if I could. It's not a bad pour. But thinking back on some of the previous years, this one doesn't put itself at the top.
I think 11 is my favorite.
I'm with you. 11 is by far my favorite.
11.
That being said, it's a pleasurable aroma.
Yeah.
It's kind of light.
So I was about to say this, the nose on this is much more muted than the vodka.
It's almost singular. There's not a lot of complexity. Just kind of getting.
Take that with a grain of salt. What we were drinking before with the vodka is super complex because of all of the things mixed in it.
This is very true.
So this is really an unfair comparison.
Well, it is, but it isn't, because it means that this might have a hard time holding itself up to anything out there with complexity.
I'm going to disagree there, because most things are not going to be this complex.
That's true. So let me taste this. It's a decent pour. One thing it's got going for it, it's got a really nice mouthfeel.
Pause.
Like, it's not thin as hell, it's kind of viscous.
It's unfair to do these on the same episode.
But so we do this all the time, right? We throw two bottles up and we try to say, like, you can't compare these two, right? You can't battle these two because it isn't fair, right? And you're right, this isn't fair. But I can taste this separate from that, right? And I can give it review separate from that. And while this isn't the best Founders that I've had, it's still a good pour.
It is, but you can't tell me that's not lingering on your palate. It's still there.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that is so complex and so bold in its flavoring.
Yeah.
It's just lingering on the palate. And unfortunately, I think it may be muting the Chattanooga whiskey.
It could be. It could be overshadowing it.
By far. Which is unfair, because they're in so different stratospheres. Like, the Chattanooga whiskey is over here, the vodka is over here.
Right. But I still can praise this bottle. I think it's a good bottle.
Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree with that.
Like, does it reach the vodka? I mean, no. But I mean, it's a different bottle. Like, that's a whole different stratosphere.
Yeah. It's a different flavor profile, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a straight up, whiskey. It's a blend of whiskeys.
What's the proof point on
it's
that?
100.
It's what?
100.
That's another problem. 112, 100.
Yeah.
So you're getting the proof.
Maybe we should have started with this. I don't know. But I will say this. If you have the opportunity to go to the event where they release these and you haven't done that, you should totally do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not to get the bottle, but they actually, so I haven't been to every one, but if they do it like they've done them in the past, you get to taste the components.
Yeah.
And that infinity barrel is, they need to just bottle
It's
that.
crazy.
They need to just bottle that and sell it.
But then it would be gone.
I know. Well, and they wouldn't have that much. Like, or they would make just as much. So, according to the founder, the infinity Solera barrel is the thing that limits how many they can make.
Okay.
So if they made just the infinity, they wouldn't even have as many as they have of these, because the infinity has, let me see, it 19%.
Wow.
So they would literally have only 1/5 of the supply if they did nothing but infinity. But that's how good it is.
So for me, the cigar is kind of fallen off. It may be being overpowered by what we've selected to drink.
I don't know, man. I'm still tasting the hell out of this thing. The retro.
I definitely taste it, but most people are not going to retro.
Okay. Man, that's where
First
it's
and
at.
foremost.
Like, the retro is where it's at on this thing.
Most people are not going to retro. Secondly, after doing the Bhatka with so much flavor, the complexity of the cigar has kind of died down for me.
Okay. So this would pair well with something that's not quite so sweet, not quite so spicy.
Correct. Something that's just not so complex.
Right. Because this is complex. Yeah.
And they're just, again, for me, the Bhatka is still hanging out on my palate. I can't undo that at this point.
I hear you.
So, don't think it's a bad cigar. I just think that you might want to go with something. If you're going to drink while having this cigar, you might want to go with something that's not so outside of the box.
Gotcha. I tell you, I'm really enjoying the cigar.
I am very happy with the construction, the smoke production. Both of those things are pretty strong for a boutique cigar.
Yeah. Man, I wish that I could place that flavor that I'm getting on the retro just every time. You know, and I'm biased by the name of the cigar and the band, you know, but I swear I'm getting honey out of this damn thing. Like,
I don't get any honey, bro.
I'm sure it's not.
I don't get any
you
honey.
know, but like, I'm getting something on the retro that is just really enjoyable. It's this creamy sweetness kind of, I don't know. But hey, let's talk about the band real quick. That's your thing.
All right, let's lean into the light, folks.
Yeah, it's kind of dark.
When he says it's kind of dark, it's really dark. It's a black band with like silver writing, and the silver is dull.
Yeah.
But the thing that stands out is that's a honeybee, right? Like you're definitely not going to be able to see that.
No, I'll put it up on screen.
But
I'll
there's a
zoom in,
honeybee. Jason's going to have to read off the side because
it just says honey and hand grenades.
Okay, makes sense. So it's a very basic band, but if you add in the foil that we took off,
right,
the red foil, there is no way this cigar does not catch your attention in a human.
Why do you think I got it?
Like
the red foil, and then he said it was a Viaje, boutique small batch blend, and I'm like, okay, I'll bite. Yeah, I mean,
no way this and this doesn't catch your attention. Like this, listen, red is a calling card. Okay, so this plus the B on the band, you're gonna pick this up and at least look at it. I don't know what the price point is.
It's like $12.
Okay, so you're gonna probably buy it just because of the red foil plus the band.
Just the packaging.
Like the packaging in itself is gonna sell this thing. So I think they did a good job of putting the presentation together. What does the box look like?
I don't remember. So, I mean, I'll have a picture of it up whenever we announce the cigar, right? So people have already seen that, but I don't remember what the box looked like. This was in that shop where I couldn't touch anything, and so they just kind of
in
grabbed
Louisiana,
this.
you got this in Louisiana.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And this one was like behind the counter, right? So there was like glass counter cigars in there, and then they had shelves behind that.
Gotcha.
And that's where this one was.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, hey, what's that? Like, so this cigar is 5 feet away from me, and I saw it
because of the red foil.
Because of the red foil, and I'm like, what's that? Because it reminded me of the ones that Corey got, the pepper ones.
Yeah,
with
it was the Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, that's
Scotch
it.
bonnet.
That's it. That's what I thought it might be.
Scotch bonnet.
And it's the same company, same brand.
Makes sense.
So
that Scotch bonnet shit was spicy.
Yeah.
That shit was spicy.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know about Scotch bonnet, man, there's a place in New Jersey that I love to go. Harry's Daughter. Y'all might never ever watch this episode, but Harry's Daughter, please keep doing your thing. They have Scotch bonnet wings, bro. So Harry's Daughter is a Caribbean restaurant.
Okay.
Jamaican flair.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Those wings. Me, my dad, my wife, we all went to this spot. We ordered 3. They're appetizers. We ordered them 3 times in one night. The wings were that good.
Wow.
Scotch bonnet.
Okay. All right.
So this is not that, but
it's an interesting brand. I mean, this is one of those boutiques that if you haven't really explored them, you probably should.
Mm-hmm.
I've only found 1 or 2 that I really enjoy. They're just kind of obscure. I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is another one that's just really obscure, but I'm going to remember this one because the flavor profile on this is pretty unique.
So I really feel like I just got some peppery.
It's supposed to be sweet and spicy. Yeah.
I really just feel like I inhaled some peppers. You know what I'm saying? But I don't remember when we started the episode.
I mean, we're about 35 minutes in.
All right, so we need to wrap it up. Final thoughts, man.
So I'll start with the cigar. This has been a very pleasant surprise for me. I really enjoy the cigar. I wish I would have bought a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
I was honestly taking a chance on them, so I only bought the 2. But if I can find these again, I will definitely buy a few more. Like I really enjoy the cigar. It's very unique. The profile is very unique. It's probably low full body, I would say, on the low end of full, high end of medium.
Okay.
Something like that. But flavor wise, it's through the roof. Like there's just it's creamy, it's kind of sweet, but like tobacco sweet. So like that's really hard to explain because people will think like, oh, it's a sweet tip, but that's not what this is. And then there's this little bit of spice. Like honestly, they could have still put a little more spice in it.
Yeah, could have.
Like calling it honey and hand grenades, there's probably not enough spice in it. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my profile.
No, I disagree.
Maybe others might think this is pretty spicy. On the drinks, the Chattanooga whiskey, I think, is a decent pour. I'm not upset with the purchase, but it wouldn't be something that I would replace. I say the 11-year is their best so far, but I will continue to buy the anniversaries.
Yeah.
Not only supporting local, but I enjoy the blend. On the vodka, man, that thing is just crazy good. Like, I'm not a crazy fan of like brandy, Calvados, whatever, Armagnac, but there's just enough in there to where I can taste it, but it's not all I taste.
I get it.
I'm still getting a lot of like whiskey rye with just this coating of the Armagnac and the Calvados.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a great pour though.
Okay.
What you got?
I'll start with the spirits as well. Chattanooga whiskey. I don't dislike it. For it to be what they call their 13-year anniversary, I wish it was more. right? I wish it was more. Still a very good pour. I don't mind it at all. I absolutely love to support local, and I love that this is being made in our local area. So for that, I think it's worth every penny. Um, bring back that 11-year flavor.
Bro, so good.
That
I don't know what
11-year
made it different.
flavor.
It's the Infinity. The Infinity made it different.
You know what I'm saying? The 11-year was special. For the vodka, viscous, complex, paired with the right cigar, this could make your whole evening. Like seriously, like that bottle could make your whole evening paired with the right cigar. For the cigar, I wish it was a little more spicy. I got just a hint of spice just a second ago. The retro is really where it's at on this cigar. If you don't know how to retro, you're probably missing
this cigar is
some
going to be
nuances.
lost on you. It's going to be lost on you.
Yeah.
Because it's so much in the retro that,
yeah, you're probably missing some nuances if you don't know how to retro ale. Smoke production, great. Construction, great. Presentation, okay. Here's the reason why I say okay on presentation. The actual band of the cigar is very simplistic. The only thing that really draws the eye is the red foil.
Right. Everything
else is so bland. Do something special with your band. Give me a little more on your band.
Yeah.
But as far as the flavor profile on this cigar, I think it's very good. I would probably drink something a little less flavorful with this cigar if I had to do it all over again. That makes sense, guys? If not, let me know in the comments. That's all I got.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Y'all know what it is, man. Another episode of High Proof Ashes. I'm Duran, no cool nickname. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little notification bell so that you get updates when we drop new content. Y'all know what it is. My partner to the left,
Jason JB Smoke. We'll see you guys on the next one. Put some smoke in the air. Pour you something nice. We'll see you later.